If you felt behind on AI this last year, like everybody figured out something except you, well, good news. I'm about to make that feeling disappear. And why I'm so sure about that? Well, because I talk about first experience. I'm a designer, I earn my living in marketing, and I don't know how to code. 6 months ago, I never wrote a line of code in my life, and now I have more than 10 projects that are marketing, but they are tech-powered, done by myself. I've made multiple agencies in my life, and now, for example, I'm facing doing all the job that I used to take 12 people by myself. Having more fun, more free time, and obviously, making more. I'm going to show you the only 2 things that you need to install to make anything. And together, we are going to build 4 real tools, starting now. First, download Visual Studio Code. It's free. Just Google, or I'll drop the link in the description. And now you open it. Here you want to find the extensions, which is this button here. And here you have 2 options. If you are paying for ChatGPT, you want to search for Codex. It's already included. You're already paying for it. You just don't know. If you are paying for Claude, you want to search for Claude Code. For now, either one is fine. Just pick one and get used to it. For any project you want to build, just create a folder. For example, my first project. And now, once you open Visual Studio Code, you can click here on the first file and open a folder. And you click that folder. Open, and now you are inside that project. We can start coding, we can start doing things. And now let's open the extension. In this case, we're gonna use Codex. And that's it. Those 2 little things are your whole setup. Let's start simple. You know Splitwise? That app that tracks who owes who when you split bills with friends or you go traveling to Europe and you are just discussing who owes dinner who? Well, let's build that thing. How? Well, in plain English, like this. Build me a simple expense splitter app. At expenses, it was designed by Apple. And that's it. Let me show you how much it takes to build this little thing. Let's bring the timer and start. And we're set it. It took less than 2 minutes to build the whole thing. First of all, let me show you something. When I click here, you'll see this is the code. This is the whole thing. And how do I use it? How do I open? You will wonder. Well, you can do 2 things. Either you figure out how to open, I recommend that, or you can ask Codex how you can open this. Hey, how can I open this? Bit for me. That's the fun part of these tools, that once you don't know something, it's just a feedback loop. You just gotta ask, and it brings the answer. Like this. And that's it. We have the first functional website that we've created. For example, I'm gonna add myself, I'm gonna add John, and I'm gonna add Paula. And for example, I paid for the trip. It was $60 of gas, and everybody owes me. So, oh, John owes me, and Paula owes me too. So everything is working accordingly. 2 things here. First of all, I want you to look at the URL. Obviously, this is living in your computer. And as you can see here, we have the desktop, the folder name we've created, and this is the file, index.html. Do I know how to write HTML? Fuck no, doesn't matter. Well, it matters sometimes, but now we are in the phase of building things. For now, we've just made something that is useful for us and our friends, and we are happy with it. Second, now you will see, well, this section here is a bit weird. I want it there. That's when the fun starts, because you can ask Codex to change these little things. For example, I'm gonna take a screenshot here and I'll say, and I'll paste it here. As you can see, I've pasted the screenshot and I'll say, can you move that to the right? I want 4 columns. Now you'll see that it's working, and I refresh it, I should see the changes. And that's it. It was 10 seconds out of prom, we waited for 1.5 minutes, and we have something functional. This is the tip of the iceberg. Let's go to the second one. You know that typical spreadsheet that they got sent to you and you don't have a clue about what it is? Well, let's just solve it. Create a web, drag and the Excel in, etc. And now we just wait and see. And we just got it. Again, we can ask, hey, open it for me. And that's it. We choose the file, for example, and boom, we can visualize in a much nicer way. We can just change the way that graphs looks, but maybe think, I can do better than that. Well, if you just take 5 minutes more, you can do something like this. For example, if I drag and drop the same spreadsheet, that's much better. It only took 5 more minutes, and that's it. This is amazing. We went from something like that to something like this. Imagine presenting this to your boss, your colleagues, or whatever. It's amazing. 2 down, 2 more to go. If you work with anyone remote, clients, team members, freelancers, you know this pain. Just asking what times work best for you, figuring out when we can do the call. Well, let's build something for that too. Build me meeting scheduler at different lab available. And again, we let it work. And now it's finished. But instead of asking to open, as we've learned something, let's try to open it ourselves. And we got it rolling. For example, let's go with New York, let's add it, Honolulu, and Madrid. Oh, no meeting times. Somebody's gonna take extra hours. Let's see who it is. Well, maybe it should be Madrid one, and we can meet at 9 p.m. Otherwise, it will be impossible. This would be working hours for each of the persons, and you can swap it. And now, if this was crucial to your work, you can make it a desktop app, even an iPhone app, or you can have it in your Apple Watch if you want. I'm sure you can with the 2 things that I've shown you. If you want it, you just type it until you figure it out. But that's the setup that you can do anything you want. And for the last one, and my favorite, this is when you start realizing that you got some powers going on. For example, you are a business owner that sells hats. Your name is Hatkuna Matata. Let's okay, crop it. I say crop it and I'm just editing myself, whatever. And you want to do a market analysis of the top players out there, what they are doing. So for example, we have Nude Project, Drôle de Monsieur, and Ami Eleonore. We are going to build a scraper. And you'll be like, what the fuck is a scraper? Fair enough. Scraping is just saying, let the computer read the web page instead of me. But you'll see how cool is that. Build me a price scrape. I'll input web URLs, grab the prices, relevant data analysis. And here is where you bright yourself. If you are a designer, maybe you want to see the colors, the textures, the materials. If you are a business analyst, maybe you want to see how well the stock is moving, which SKUs are sold out, and what's selling. And we've got it. Let's test how it goes. So we grab the URL and we paste it here and we wait. And as you can see, it goes extremely fast. Once you realize how much free data there's all around us, you'll be amazed. You'll be blown away. You'll start thinking about things that you never thought about. And that's the magic. But let's copy the rest of the one and see the full power of this little tool that we made in 5 minutes. Oh, it seems that Drôle de Monsieur is much premium. The average is higher than Nude Project. And we are seeing the lowest price point is slightly. Let's go with Ami Leondor. And now we have a crystal clear picture of the hat industry in these 3 e-commerces. The lowest hats, the average on those, and the highest ticket of. We can see clearly which brand is more premium than the others, which one has the entry ticket lower, etc. Imagine what you can do this. Industries where prices changes, supply, demand, we can trigger this every day, every hour, every second if we want. We can store it in databases, the backend, and we can make graphs. How much the price of the cup went up in the last month? Well, we can do that. It's just simply asking. On a personal level, let's say you want to buy a bike, but they are hella pricey, so you start tracking these different websites, and you ask the tool to alert you when a price drops, for example, 20%. And it sends you an email. When that happens, you go and you purchase it. Well done, you just saved $200. Well, maybe I can do a service on top of it and sends alerts to certain products when they get a discount. Well, maybe you've just discovered how you chase opportunities. This is what I meant by jumping the gap. And you are not behind anymore. I would suggest that if you've seen this video, you are 1 year ahead of somebody that didn't watch it. But there's far more things to learn to build stable products that can really make money. And I'm gonna teach you on the upcoming videos. I suggest to subscribe and like this video. All the details and all the files that I've shown you will be in the description, along as some prompts so you can start testing and gaining some trust with these little tools. Again, this is a massive opportunity. Even in a personal level, you can build things you never thought that would be possible. I'll see you guys soon.